Zook to ban first. Which map will they ban? Tropilada. Okay, I think that's probably a good choice because if you're the faster team, you want to ban one of the easier maps. Okay, Yellow Sun is banned, which is probably not probably a good choice for them to ban that against JP and Kukhu. Vermalonas is chosen. Very good choice, I think. With JP with a strong performance in the last match. It's going to be short circuit. I mean, Kukhu is exceptionally fast there, so really, if he can stay consistent, JP only needs to get a couple thirds, and they should manage. They should manage to win that there. Because Kukhu's untouchable as long as he doesn't crash. 49.9 PB is lightning quick, no pun intended. Applesauce with biscuits chosen as the third map. JP struggled there last time, so I don't know if that's the greatest pick for Kukhu and Zuck, but it might not matter. Not just Kukhu and Zuck, it's Kukhu and JP. Aberration, fourth pick, and Home Free 3T RPG as the decider. Let's get into the server. Any score predictions in the chat? I'm thinking could be 3-0. Could be 3 if not 3-1, but I think it could be 3-0 here. That's gonna be my prediction. I think 3-0 to Kukhu and JP here. Unless Kukhu ends up being super inconsistent, I'm gonna go for that. Okay, and we get started here on Vermalonas. Pick of JP and Kukhu. Any crashes into the first jump? JP with a very good start. Who's at the back? Gooddutchie is at the back. Where is Kukhu? Kukhu is coming into second place. So Team JP and Kukhu are already set up for an ace. However, Fridge is coming back here, fighting. He's not going to let Kukhu take this one. Kukhu should have a better setup into the dirt. It's pretty even. Fridge with a very good push, although he hits the wall, sending it too much. I don't think Gooddutchie is going to be able to catch here. Just going to have to hope for a crash from two of the people up front. But no, they do not. Oh, JP! JP crashed! No, in the very end! Oh dear! He had loads of time, but just didn't quite get the line. And it's going to be a draw for the first round. Yeah, JP's a sub in this one. Okay, into round 2 here. Will anybody crash the bobsleigh this time? Looks like everyone gets okay. Somebody maybe with a slow line. Fridge with a slow line. Okay, much worse than expected, actually. Oh, who was that? Kukhu? Kukhu with a crash. So Fridge is going to overtake Kukhu, and it's Gooddutchie in the lead. Quite risky lines into the bob, but everybody makes it. So 2 battles going on here. Kukhu and Fridge at the back. JP and Dutchie at the front. Touch there from Fridge. Kukhu's going to have more speed. Should keep him ahead. Oh, but he's going to crash into the wall. And we're looking at a victory here for Dutchie and Fridge. Fridge with a crash, though. And Kukhu will come back, and it's going to be a draw. And it is another draw. Very crash-heavy round here. But a decent time from Gooddutchie still. Okay, going into round 3. Will we see less crashes than that previous round? I sure hope so. Everybody gets okay into the bob. Fridge with a bit of a slower line again, but at least he has not crashed. Everybody through the dirt safely. Will we see anybody crash into the entry of the bob? No, they all play it, I would say, perfectly. Not risking too much, not going too safe. Everybody through this section okay. JP with a bit of a slow line, and again a bit of a slow line. Will Fridge catch up to him here? Very close in front between Dutchie. Okay, there's a crash here. Kukhu is going ahead. Will JP catch up to Dutchie? Not looking likely. So it's looking like a victory for Team Zuck. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, Fridge with a heavy crash. So pressure here on Gooddutchie. But he crashes also. So JP and Kukhu looking very, very good here for an ace. 4 seconds advantage. All they need to do is play it safe, and they will ace here. This is exactly what they are looking for going into the first map. JP with a very safe line, exactly the lines he wants to be choosing. Oh, no slide, but it should not matter. He should have plenty of time here. Should be plenty of a gap. Yeah, miles ahead here. Okay, don't crush the end. And that is an ace for Team Zuck. Okay, track point has been reached for Team Zuck. Oh, Fridge with a touch. Everybody else makes the bobsleigh jump good, though. So we've got a close round here between Gooddutchie, JP, and Kukhu. Kukhu, very outside there. Very much risk hitting the wall. Let's go on board with Gooddutchie, because he is the one who needs to perform in this situation. Good speed from Gooddutchie. Faster than JP. Will he catch on Kukhu? He is looking good, you know. He's making his way to the front of the race here. JP with good speed. JP might come back with the overtake. Not a great line. Gooddutchie more direct. Gooddutchie looking very, very solid. Crash there from Kukhu. Gooddutchie going to take the win and hold it to a draw. Gooddutchie looking very good on this map. Okay, and it's 8-4. A lot of pressure here on Fridge and Gooddutchie. Gooddutchie performing well. Fridge needs to stop crashing. Oh, two not good lines there. Kukhu and Gooddutchie find themselves behind. Fridge and JP battling up front. Two battles going at the same time here. Gooddutchie has been performing well, so maybe he can claw back something here. Fridge and JP are glued together. Whilst JP has a bit of a wobble in the bobsleigh. Fridge is taking a lead here. Kukhu, can he catch up? Only to JP at the moment, it looks like. Gooddutchie, is there anything he can do in this round to claw back at the opponents? Looks like a bit of a gap here. Can everybody remain safe into the finish? They do, and it's going to be 9-4. To 5, sorry. Very good time from Fridge there, actually. 40.692, I think it was. Very fast time for Foundation. Oh, not good entry into the bob there for Gooddutchie, and Fridge with the tap as well. So, JP and Kukhu here, both out in front, and Fridge and Gooddutchie need to ace, so a lot of work to do. Okay, and Fridge crashes the arch there, so it's looking inevitable here that JP and Kukhu are going to take the map on Vermalonas. Gooddutchie is trying all he can, but try as he might, Fridge is just too far off the pace here to turn the match around. As Kukhu takes first, Gooddutchie second, JP third, and Fridge in fourth. Okay, round one on short circuit. Now, Team Zuck already won the first map, and I would say they're looking good to win again, because Kukhu has absolutely blistering pace on this map, so he's going to be very hard to beat. So, let's go on board with JP. He needs to grab a couple third places here, as Gooddutchie gets a crash. JP with a no slide. He's going to have to release a lot and crashes the wall, so he's going to be very far behind here. Kukhu needs to stay ahead of Fridge to keep it all even here, but should be manageable for Kukhu, as he's extremely fast on this map. His PB is 49.9, which has to be a long way ahead of all these other players, because that is an insanely fast time. And he seems to be very comfortable indeed as he cruises ahead to take win on the first round. 50.4 from Kukhu. I wonder if that's a tournament record for Foundation. If not, we might have seen a 50.3. Yeah, 50.3 by Kukhu has already been done. So not quite, but nearly getting to his old tournament record in the first round. Okay, going into round two here, we need to see a better performance from JP if they want to win. But Fridge and Gooddutchie here, I would say the pressure's on them, because to get past Kukhu, it's going to be tricky here. What can Fridge do? That's what I want to see. Can Fridge challenge Kukhu here? He is looking good here. Has a good setup. Very inside on this drift, and Kukhu's under a bit of pressure here. Fridge with a slight advantage, 0.18 of a second. Very outside there from Fridge. Very risky line. Who will get this downhill drift better? Kukhu perhaps with a little bit more speed. Not much though. Fridge with a very good inside line. Again, Fridge is close to the apex. Kukhu carrying a bit more speed. Who will get this drift thrilled? Both of them are pretty even here. Coming into the last turn. It's going to be very close. Can Fridge snipe it here? Bit more speed perhaps. He will. Will he snipe? He does! Huge start from Fridge there. Really good to take the round away from Kukhu, and a victory against Team Zook. Wow, okay. A lead for Team Zook. I thought... sorry, a lead for Fridge and Dutchie. I thought Team Zook would be the one taking the lead, but they are not. Who is at the back here? It's JP. He's a little bit off the pace here. Everyone else goes together. Oh, he's going to be very far back. So now Kukhu under pressure here. He needs to get the first to secure some points. And he has a very good speed there. Although he might be too fast. He just stays out the wall. Can Fridge catch up this round after the win last time? Looking tricky. Kukhu with a bit of a lead. 0.35. Okay, Magic Fridge with a crash. Can Dutchie put any pressure on Kukhu? Half a second behind. Kukhu looks like he might be feeling comfortable in this round. I think we're looking at a draw here. Probably no more mistakes hit from here on out, so it will be a draw to take us 3-4. Okay. What will happen during this round? Can JP be a bit more consistent? He'll need to be if they want to get some points back. Fridge with a bit of a tap there. Now, Fridge put in a good performance earlier in the match, so he could bring his way back here to Dutchie and JP. I think he will. Kukhu might stay up front here. But can Fridge come back? It's on JP here to stay ahead of Fridge, see if he can contest Dutchie. If he could overtake Dutchie, it would be really big for them. Very outside there. Dutchie looking good here. Will he even challenge Kukhu? He might do. Fridge looking too far away here. I think we might keep this order. Dutchie very outside line here, but stays okay. And it is a victory for Team Zook. Okay, and that victory brings us even. 5-all is the score. Who will be the next team to take the lead on this map? Is anyone's... Oh! I was about to say it could go either way, but anyone's guess. But Fridge with a crash there. He needs to claw JP back in, and he does have more speed, so he is gaining here. He's going to overtake JP, I think, with more speed. Oh, but he crashes the pole. So now the question is, can JP catch up to Gooddutchie? Or will Dutchie catch up to Kukhu? Or will one of the three crash? Kukhu showing some good consistency on this map. I think Dutchie is closer to him than JP is to Dutchie, though. Can he put on any pressure? It's not looking likely. I think we're going to see it stay this order yet again. Kukhu with the first, Dutchie with the second, JP with the third. Kukhu with a new tournament record in Foundation, 50.2. Blistering pace from Kukhu. Right, okay. Kukhu, as predicted, looking untouchable on this map here. Oh, was that a mistake for someone? Not really. Fridge just with a slow line, but he's caught back up. Dutchie with a mistake. He looks to be out of this round pretty much, unless someone else makes a mistake. JP, not very quick. Fridge catching up to Kukhu. He's very outside, though. I thought I just heard a loud crash there, but I don't think so. Okay, oh, Fridge, very, very risky line there. He's pushing very hard. He crashes the wall. JP will overtake, and now they're set for an ace. If they ace here, they will win this map. Let's see. Oh, Dutchie battling with JP. He's going to overtake. Loads of speed from Dutchie there. Really good line. He's pushing very hard, very close to the wall, but he keeps just within the limits. And that is a victory for Team Zook to bring us 9-7. Okay, likely going into the last round on this map here. Kukhu's looked incredibly impressive. It's going to take a lot for both of them to deny him here, as Dutchie and Fridge will need to ace if they want to take it further on this map. Well, they'll win if they ace, but it's a tall ask. So, Fridge is putting up a really good fight to Kukhu here, but Dutchie, it's not too far off. It's a very close round from everyone here. Very good lines. Dutchie with good speed. Oh, but he clips. Unfortunate for Dutchie there, as that's going to make it very hard to catch the two players in front. Kukhu with a lot of speed. Fridge might not be able to test Kukhu. JP might be able to overtake Fridge here. Not quite. Kukhu with the win. Team Zook with the victory. 2 maps to 0. Okay, going into applesauce here. Will JP have a better performance than his last match? Let's see. Will anybody crash? Dutchie with a very wide line. He is safe. Oh, Kukhu with a clip there. So JP and Dutchie are out the front battling. Fridge is not far off the pace also. So pressure on JP. He takes that inside line. Very safe. However, he has lost a bit of speed to the other two players. Fridge pushing too much, crashes the wall. We're going to go on board with JP. Very wide line there. Dutchie with a lot more speed. Jumping into the dirt downhill. Dutchie goes very far wide. Has quite a good setup there. Good lines from Dutchie out front. Very nice pace. And it's looking like a victory for Dutchie and Fridge. Oh, but Fridge crashed. Sorry, I missed that, guys. Fridge crashed. And Kukhu gets third place to get a draw. So, Kukhu with the best pace on this map here. Will we see any mistakes this time going into the grass section? Oh, but even earlier, Fridge with a clip. Will anybody crash here? Looks like everyone's going to make it through. JP with a very good line. Although he touches the wall. So, Dutchie is going to battle it out here with Kukhu. Ooh, bit of an overdrift perhaps. JP's going to come back here. Let's go on board. Oh, but JP's crashed. As long as he can stay ahead of Fridge, he will be fine. Gooddutchie has a lot of work to catch up to Kukhu. Gonna be a bit of a tall ass. Kukhu with a bit of a risky line, but he's managed to drive it. Gonna be too big a gap here to close. The only question is, will anyone crash this time going into the finish? Those two make it safe. JP makes it safe. It's gonna be a victory for Team Zuck. Okay, and we're into round 3 of applesauce. Will we see any mistakes in the start this time? Fridge doesn't clip, but will anyone clip here? Nobody clips. Okay, so everyone is through. Kukhu with a bit of a slow line. Fridge with a crash. JP nearly with a touch. I think he survived. Oh, it's going very wide here. This is not the line that I was teaching him. Oh, and he crashes the apex. So let's go on board with Fridge. Kukhu out in front. Oh, Fridge with a risky line. It's on Gooddutchie here. Can he catch Kukhu? He has a good line here in the end, but it's not going to be enough speed. Kukhu will hold on as long as he does not crash, and he stays ahead for a draw. Okay, round 4 here. Applesauce looking to be a close matchup. Just seems to depend on who can make it through without clipping anything and who can challenge Kukhu. It's also what it looks like. Dutchie with a bit of a mistake there. Fridge with it extremely good outside dirt. However, he's a bit shaky on this platform here. He will stay ahead. Let's go up to Kukhu. Oh, Fridge looks like he's crashed. JP is overtaking. So, Kukhu has also crashed out front. Double crash. Will Fridge catch back up? Extremely risky line over the hole there. A very shaky round from everyone, it seems like. Except for maybe JP. Kukhu and JP looking to take an ace. And they do, taking it to 7-3 on the third map. Well, I predicted that this map might go 3-0, and at the moment it's looking extremely likely as Team Zuck have the lead 7-3. But anything can happen with double crashes. One ace would bring it 6-7. But that would put us very close together. So, JP with a crash. Can Kukhu hold it together here? Because Fridge and Dutchie are somewhat close. If Kukhu crashes, it could be... Oh, and he does! Fridge also with a crash, though. Let's go to Fridge. JP with a lot more speed. How is Kukhu doing? Way behind Fridge. So, JP needs to hold it together so they only get a loss here because they do not want to be aced. We all know what's going to happen if they get aced. JP, do not crash the finish. He makes it nice and safe. Fridge, nice and safe also. So, a victory for Dutchie and Fridge will take them to 5-8. Okay, a good effort there from Fridge and Dutchie. We're going to need to see it again, though, as they are at a disadvantage with only 2 points needed for JP and Kukhu. Any mistake here? JP with a mistake. Where's Kukhu? Kukhu is alive, but he's behind. He has work to do. Very good pace, though, from Kukhu, so I wouldn't be surprised if he claws them back. I thought someone might have a no slide there, but I think they're all fine. Kukhu with a crash. They could ace back here. This would be huge for Dutchie and Fridge. It's looking very likely, as Kukhu is very far off the pace. 2+ seconds. Dutchie and Fridge, they need to stay out of crashing the finish. Get between the bars. Will they play it safe? They do. And they take it to 8-all. Okay, Dutchie and Fridge are fighting very well here. They could take it to another map. This round could decide it for both teams either way. Will we see any crashes? JP not with a good line. Oh dear, it's all on Kukhu here. He has, thankfully though, he is looking very good. He's going to tap the wall. It's going to bring Dutchie and Fridge very close. Kukhu with a very inside line there. Gets him to the front of the race. Fridge with a lot of speed, but he taps the wall. Let's have a look at Dutchie here. Dutchie versus Kukhu at the front. Kukhu with a very good setup. Dutchie looks a bit compromised. Kukhu's going to stay ahead. I think this is the order we are looking at for this round here, as long as Kukhu does not crash the finish. Let's see. And he's right through the middle. No questions asked. It will be another draw to bring us to 9-all. Okay, anything but a draw here will decide the game. We need to see people not crashing. Crashing will cost it for your team unless your opponent gets first. Very inside from JP, he's crashed. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Now the pressure is on Kukhu. Dutchie with a crash? I think he's lagging extremely hard, perhaps. Yes, Dutchie's just lagging extremely hard, but I believe he is up there. Bit hard to say where he's at. He looks like he's on board with Kukhu. He looks like he's there with him, but lagging extremely hard. I think Kukhu's in the lead. Dutchie's in first. It's very close between these two players. We've regained connection. Kukhu said Dutchie crashes. Wow. Dutchie could have won the match there for his won the round for his team, but Kukhu manages to save it. Keeps it even, keeps it alive as we go into overtime. Okay, JP needs to not crash in the grass here to win it for his team. Let's see. Will he play it safe? Will he be a bit too risky? Fridge with a crash this time. And Dutchie. So this is looking like it's only going to go one way. Dutchie is perhaps overtaking JP here, but he needs to get all the way to Kukhu and overtake Kukhu as well. Otherwise, it's not going to be enough, unless Fridge can do something, but not looking likely. So, Dutchie needs to overtake Kukhu. Otherwise, we will be seeing the end of the match. Kukhu very far ahead. Kukhu finishes, Dutchie finishes, and JP and Zook, Team Zook, will win 3-0. Very strong performance from Kukhu and JP. Let's see if anyone from Team Zook is ready for an interview. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Very, very, very strong performance on that map. On that match, sorry. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I predicted that you guys would 3-0. I don't know what you guys were thinking would happen in that match, but Kukhu's just looking untouchable, really.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't think we would win a short circuit, but I guess I was just like pretty fast, and they had to push, and I guess they maybe made some mistakes because of that. Because they have a like very strong pace there. So
I also found some extra pace. I just decided I would push, and I managed to hit around my PB for a couple of rounds, which I think made me more likely to catch them rather than them making a mistake and us not even not being able to catch. But
Kukhu setting multiple tournament records on short circuit there. I think it wasn't. From a watching perspective, it didn't look a question. You're just so strong on that map, and all the maps, but yeah, very dominant performance.
I just kind of got into the zone there. I don't even know what happened. If I have to like drive like 5 more rounds there, I wouldn't drive it that fast again. So it's kind of like I wasn't thinking. I was just feeling it, and I just was close to a wall, never in a wall, and you definitely pulled your weight, JP. So
thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Don't short sell yourself.
But you made it easy because I was like a fourth you know, it's similar to going with DNS, except you're just like a 0.1 or so faster, maybe across the board. But it's just like, I know that if I'm third, we're probably getting a victory. Right. I think we call it the
Well, I'll just say another congratulations to Kukhu for a flawless performance in this foundation bracket, 4-0. Well done.
Thank you.
GG's. I'm glad I had a
yeah.
little part in it.
Yeah,
That's
and
good.
good luck tomorrow, JP. Hopefully that gives you some confidence.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
But yeah, no, nothing
Thanks,
more.
Rob.
All right.
All right, man. I'm going to raid into you real quick. Everyone, we're going to listen to the interview over there. Right.
All right.
Goodbye. And
Cheers,
Kukhu,
guys.
thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Hello.
Right. Hello, Gooddutchie. How are you feeling after that tricky match there? Oh, and
To
hello,
be
Fringe,
honest,
as well.
yeah, I'm feeling like a little disappointed, but I feel like we played a lot better than like last match already. So I think if we can keep this momentum into tomorrow, I think we can definitely make a good match and hopefully win.
Yeah, well, it's going to be very important tomorrow, that match, you guys versus Team JP. Maybe need to find some more consistency, a bit less crashes, but there's definitely the potential there for a good close match tomorrow. So
I definitely agree. Like especially on short circuit, we both had good pace. Especially Fritz had like one crazy round where he even beat Kukhu, but for the rest it was just Kukhu winning every time.
Yeah, but Kukhu was setting multiple tournament records during that match. So, you are going against, unbelievable pace. DNS tomorrow will be fast, but he won't be quite Kukhu's speed. Will be tricky to get to his level back, maybe, but you should be closer than that much to Kukhu.
I just hope we win tomorrow and that the road doesn't end tomorrow and that we will make it to the playoffs. JP, we are coming for your ass.
Have to look out,
Watch
JP.
out.
Maybe get some practicing tonight.
Watch out.
Yeah, what he says.
All right. Thanks for the interview, guys. Good luck tomorrow, and we'll see you then.
Yeah,
See ya.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.